Can you hear me? Where did it go? Oh, okay. Can you hear me? Hi. I need an answer. Can't tell if you can hear me or not. I'm just gonna wait for an answer. Oof. I'm back. Oh, you can't hear. Oh, you could hear? Okay. Nice. So there was this trailer that I was interested in watching with you. Um,
Pink heart barrier. To New Rockstar.
Is that too loud? Can't tell if that's too loud. Do, do, do.
Stars, I'm Eric Voss. This is a breakdown of the new trailer for Barbie. I know, not the kind of movie trailer I normally break down, but here's the deal, guys. This movie is going to be bonkers. The first teaser was a Stanley Kubrick homage, and this trailer is just referencing The Matrix and Lost. I gotta talk about it. Jessica Clemens, you may remember, did amazing breakdowns of the past trailers, but she's now moved on from the simple Barbie land nightmare of new rock stars to the Ringerverse. But Jessica has come back to this hell to help me. So please welcome back to New Rock Stars from the Ringer, Jessica Clemens.
Hi, you know, I couldn't help myself when you were like, hey, Barbie? I was like, and I jumped on the chance. I was so excited to be back.
Go watch
So happy to have you back. And a reminder to everyone watching, please support the New Rockstars Network by grabbing something from our merch store, nerdriot.shop, like this Miles Morales Multiverse Dive shirt, and let's dive into the Barbieverse.
On her rooftop, we see a wide shot of Barbie Land. There's a postal worker Barbie who wears heels, of course, because this is Barbie Land, you guys. Get into it. BAX instead of LAX. And on the right, a pink Capitol dome. Bottom right, you can also see the Chelsea doll treehouse, which is like, they just made a bigger scale size of this. The production team did a great job with this.
The production design is just incredible, and in this shot, Barbie floats down from the roof of her house to her car the way a kid playing with a Barbie would gently lower the doll to the floor, and later, when her reality breaks, she just kind of thunks to the ground like a girl who suddenly gets distracted with the cool girl next door with the nose ring and just drops that Barbie like it was bad news.
Oh, that was a good one.
And notice how Barbie's skirt billows up. Of course, a Marilyn Monroe dress from the 7-Year Itch reference. It's not the first time Margot Robbie has paid homage to Marilyn Monroe after Harley Quinn and Birds of Prey did her old Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, Diamonds, or Girl's Best Friend number.
Yes. Also behind her in her accessory box, it looks like a literal accessory box for like when you get a first brand new Barbie doll. You see her little accessories and a pink faux Jackie Kennedy like pink suit. It's gorgeous. It's great. I hope we see her in it.
So she's a Jackie and a Marilyn.
Oh my...
She's the best of both worlds.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch it. But I do like that comparison. Oh my god. Barbie and Ken are in the hospital because Ryan Gosling is a Dr. Ken. His pink scrubs are tied behind his back and he rolled up his sleeves. He later tries to play doctor in the real world clinic, and it's been speculated throughout the years that Ken's most popular profession was a doctor. And behind Ken are a lot of flamingos, of course, making their beaks into hearts, but we also see a literal heart with EKG monitors through them, and this symbol is used on our newer Barbie hospital playsets. There's a Barbie Sounds record which match cuts with the rotating floor of the Barbie's party that's going on, and it's really cute. All the music is also available to pre-order. You can buy your own Barbie Sounds look-alike vinyl on their site, and I did, and I don't own a record player.
I knew you. Now, these Kens all wear these matching gold and white jumpsuits. We see Gosling, we see Kingsley Ben-Adir, we see Simu Liu, and it's all pretty creepy to have a bunch of Ks on a white suit next to each other. K, and you know there's a third K in that line. There's a reason why, Jess. I think we should be scared.
100%.
These guys are problematic.
100%. And then we see Barbie walk on the pink sand beach. She doesn't have any footprints in the sand. There's no Jesus in this world, only Barbie. There's also a Barbie Statue of Liberty in the background. Pledge allegiance to the Barbie.
Yeah, church and state of Barbie. Now, Barbie stops the fun dead in its tracks in this trailer.
Do you guys ever think about dying?
There it is, the existential panic that triggers all of this. This movie is set in a kind of meta structure like The Matrix, The Truman Show, The Lego Movie, WandaVision. Jess, we're back talking WandaVision. It's awesome. So Barbie Land seems like it's Barbie's dollhouse pocket reality within the world. And there's, you know, this is really the story of a child mindset thinking about mortality for the first time and that millennial dread threatening the bottom line of corporations that profit on our bottomless nostalgia escapism.
You said it. We get an overhead shot of the map of Barbie Land, a pink heart barrier wall on the coastline. It reminds us of the satellite view of the dome set in Burbank of Seaside or the hex-shaped town of Westview in Washington.
You're showering? So... Just be careful. Should I still press play or should I pause it? You let me know, should I still press play? Oh, you call me. Hey, Chula. Hey, just be careful. God, you're like so good. Jeez.
I feel like I'm getting it wet, but if I don't finish that's fine. I'm listening to the video.
Should I still press play then?
Yeah, I'm listening to it. I just probably won't reply until I get out.
Okay, that's fine. Just be careful, okay? Can't see your butt. God. I love you. Bye. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Jeez.
WandaVision, the clock-shaped arena and the Hunger Games catching fire, what many of us thought was the island in Lost. Waves crash up against the wall. Does this exist in the real world? And this is another reason why this is also so weird. When Barbie mentions all the weird things happening to her, she mentions a cold shower, but there's no shower. There's no water. What is she feeling? Ugh.
I don't know.
I hate it.
It's like the shot in Shutter Island where he takes a sip of the water and the shot cuts back to it and the water glass is empty, but it's just like a creepy, like, no water shot.
This can be a horror
Freaks me out.
film. This can be a horror film if you just want to switch that dial real quick.
And speaking of things to shield your eyes from, Tarantino, if you're watching right now, man, you better look away and go back to working on your 10th film because we see Margot Robbie foot shot. Her pointed feet drop to flat feet, and this causes all the other fellow Barbies to gag. I love how this one lets out a hollow bellow like Miss France does. Flat feet!
I love that bit. I love that sketch so much. Barbie visits her elder on the mount, played by Kate McKinnon, and I'm having a really hard
She has
time
flat
believing
feet.
that cane that Kate McKinnon is using isn't to support her for when she's not doing the splits. It's like only there to support her because she's always in the splits, because we know her from the promotional material as the Barbie that's always in the splits. In a separate trailer, we see her in the splits, so I'm like, this cane is only there to support her when she's standing, which is kind of sad. But I digress.
Oh my God.
Continue.
Yeah, she's got this world map where it looks like she's tried to reconstruct the little she knows about the outside world's geography. So is this movie saying that all Barbies are flat earthers? I think so. We see there's Asia and Africa. Australia, notice is written upside down. France! And then England has a little crown on it.
We have the same shot later that we're seeing right now, the real world this way in the last trailer, the teaser trailer that came out. But this will be the 2 out of the 3 times that we see the Warner Brothers logo. They love shoving it into this movie.
She plays full homage to Morpheus in The Matrix, the red pill, blue pill choice, offering 2 options: the high heel, go back to your reality, or the flat Birkenstock. And Barbie does what we'd all do, she takes the blue pill option.
The first one, the high heel.
Next, the song Barbie is blasting from her diaphragm is Closer to Find by Indigo Girls, because this song is for the all ages. It is for all ages, yes, but mainly, especially the older folks, for us. This song is for us. It's for us to enjoy. Barbie is maybe a millennial, but also I just think it's really nice, and we now get to see a real side of Barbie that she chose Indigo Girls as her main theme.
Thank you to Harry's for sponsoring this video. But also, thank you to used to be a thing. I Tis Shades Baby. So your routine
Yes.
Harry's for your $10 trial shaving gel to Harry Elf. We get a storybook rock stars. And like in the Jon Favreau Will Ferrell classic movie Elf, we get a storybook world travel montage. Desert, then by sea. And I love how Ken is afraid of the seagull. In space, they're on a rocket, then they ride a tandem bike through a tulip field in Holland, then they're camping, then on a snowmobile. Notice how in a lot of these though there are strings holding up all the 2-dimensional backdrop settings in the background.
Yes. The astronaut Barbie that we also see is the exact Barbie from My Favorite Career Barbie from the 60s. You can tell from the brown boots and the little rectangle that she has on her abdomen. In the montages, there's similar looking boats and Volkswagen campers and snowmobiles from Barbie dolls from back in the day, but it's clear the design team wanted to make the classic Barbie accessories even more vintage than what they look like back in the day for this movie.
Okay, so they get arrested, they get these mugshots taken. Barbie notices 5'6" or 5'7", and her placard has a lowercase I with the dot, and then Ken's placard reads "and Ken," and he's exactly 6'2". But I just love how Ken only exists in tandem with Barbie. And now the music we're hearing is Mama Cass Elliott's "Make Your Own Kind of Music," perhaps most famous in pop culture, sampling from Lost. It's the music Desmond plays in the Swan Station season 2 premiere after they open the hatch and the survivors of Oceanic 815 cross from one reality threshold into a deeper one. Thematically, it's really just a call to define your reality for yourself.
You love Lost. You love Lost. The Barbieland governing body, led by President Barbie Issa Rae, leads some of KenFest. There are banners with horse head and a horseshoe, and this same logo appears on the drum kit played by Kensley Kenna Ken. You get it, because it's his last name, but it's a Ken. Gosling can be seen wearing his logo as a necklace later. Barbie leaving results in a toxic Ken's right movement back in Barbieland.
And as in the Lego movie, Will Ferrell plays the meta-reality villain. In this case, he is the Mattel CEO.
Yeah, and additionally, the headquarters for Mattel are in El Segundo, California, but you see in the background, these are some very snowy mountain peaks. These are snowy mountain caps. I think it's another fake backdrop, or maybe we ain't actually humans. And I know in the promotional material they said that Will Ferrell's a human, but unless he's just making fake backdrops for the Mattel office, there are no snowy peaks in California.
Yeah, where does the simulation end?
Oh, yeah.
Where does the dollhouse end? Because this trailer ends with the Aqua, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, which is in actually the song that Joy was singing at the beginning of Everything Everywhere All at Once, but they covered her because they didn't want to get the rights to it, and the mom covers her mouth because she doesn't like the line, you can brush my hair, undress me everywhere.
Oh.
Wah!
Oh my god, I can't. This is gonna be a horror movie. We're just like expecting it to be very fun and silly, but there's a reason it's coming out the same day as Oppenheimer.
So notice how Ken is wearing this black and white cowboy suit, but with a splash of pink with that bandana around the neck. This is the same color scheme that Will Ferrell's CEO character wears with that pink tie, but otherwise a black and white suit. I'm wondering if he could be like Ken Supreme of this layer of reality.
He has to be. He has to be. Ken, I feel like Ken's have to be him. He's the like visualization for what Ken should be. Will Ferrell's not going to be a good character, you guys. Just get ready for it. I also just want to add, this is clearly a women's jail. And there's a woman in the cell behind them. There's a woman that walks past handcuffed. And here's Ken, excited to be arrested. It feels like Barbie was arrested first, and he forced himself into the situation and just followed along. Like, which, again, I'm not trying to be that person. The reason why Kens are the problems. They're just following and not doing anything.
We get the quickest flash of Michael Cera as Alan, dancing at the party with his gold bow tied to suspenders. Notice, though, he doesn't get to wear that KKK jumpsuit attire because he is not Ken. He is Alan.
What is this?
It's Alan, the future of casual entertainment.
And like that Alan, it looks like this Alan's doing his own dance moves. He's out of sync with everyone else, but this is important. The fact that this Alan is not a Ken might be the one thing that might be able to save Barbie Land from self-destruction.
I think so. I completely agree with you on that. Ryan Gosling's Ken and his rival Simu Liu Ken fight in a beach battle, and when their chests bump, it releases sparkles because, you know, when you're a kid and you smush two Kens together, it's magic. It's a little magic.
I love this. On this beach, there are beach chairs and umbrellas that are all just stacked together like freaking Czech hedgehogs, you know, that lined the beaches of Normandy during the D-Day invasion of World War II. It just looks like half the Kens used paddle boats like the Marines in their landing crafts. Jessica, this is insane.
How do they know about this? How do they know how to do this? And we hear a voice credited in the captions as Ruth say the line, "Humans only have one ending. Ideas live forever." Oh my god, I love this. This is almost certainly Ruth Handler, the first president of Mattel and the inventor of Barbie. She passed away in 2002, but it sounds like she'll appear in some form in this movie, which is really nice. A little homage.
There's a quick shot of the road leading out of Barbie Land. Two Barbies are driving with Alan in the back seat. They return to Barbie Land. If you look in the distance, it has been turned into Kendom. Wow. Yep, the bad things are happening when you leave the Kens alone. And then the trailer ends with our Dr. Ken assuming that he can do an appendectomy on the desk. You can see this is a Trojan clinic, I think is what that says. Again, with the horse imagery and their association with this masculinity. Hey, a reminder to subscribe to our new channels, The Break Room and The Deep Dive, and you can support us by grabbing some merch at nerdriot.shop. Follow Jessica at
It's gonna be a scary movie.
Mexican drug lords are often laid to rest in places much more luxurious than most people's homes. One of the most extravagant mausoleums in a grand cemetery called Jardines del Jumaya in the state of Sinaloa houses the remains of one of Mexico's most infamous, violent, and vengeful drug lords, Manuel Fidel Torres Felix. This building costs about $340,000 and is decorated with Greco-Roman style columns complete with an alarm system, 24-hour air conditioning, and a fully equipped kitchen. How does someone rise to such infamy and wealth? This is the story of his climb to become one of the famous legends of Mexican cartels. How does a simple man from a small village become one of the most feared and deadly hitmen in the underground world of drug trafficking? What happened to him to cause the complete and utter unraveling of his sanity? How did he meet his eventual demise? Manuel Fidel Torres Felix was born in a tiny town of about 8,000 people called Cosala in Sinaloa. By the time he was in his 30s, he had begun working for the notorious Sinaloa cartel, also known as the Blood Alliance due to the fact that most of the cartel's members are related through blood or marriage. The Sinaloa cartel is the strongest and most prominent drug cartel in the world. What began as a coalition of agricultural families became the #1 drug trafficking operation, starting in the 1960s with marijuana, and then branching out into cocaine and eventually heroin and meth when they saw a rise in its demand. One of the reasons for the cartel's great success is that it does not function as a traditional hierarchy, but instead as separate groups that protect one another. This way, even though one of its most well-known leaders, Joaquin Guzman, known as El Chapo, was arrested and extradited to the US, the cartel is still flourishing.
Guzman has been indicted by grand juries in 6 states, and the U.S. aggressively urged the Mexican government to send him here to face charges in an American courtroom.
Torres' older brother, Javier Torres Felix, was already well established in the Sinaloa cartel by the time Manuel got involved. Javier was a protege of Juan Manuel Salcido Uteza, known as El Cochiloco, meaning crazy pig.
Cochiloco, una persona pues
Pretty crazy, man.
Ganó mucho dinero, que tuvo muchas propiedades allá en Sinaloa, acá en Guadalajara también, hoteles.
Salcido lived a double life as a generous and friendly rancher in Coquimatlan in the state of Colima, even befriending the state's governor, Elias Zamora Verduzco. When El Cochiloco was killed in 1991 after he stole 8 tons of cocaine from Colombian drug traffickers, his identity was revealed to the shocked people who had grown to admire the man, who did things like provide uniforms for local kids' sports teams and help get roads paved. Zamora, the governor, said he did not feel bad about his friendship with the man he discovered was one of the leaders of the Sinaloa cartel. After Salcedo's death, Manuel's older brother Javier Torres Felix, or JT, began working under Ismael El Mayo Zambada, one of the cartel's most violent and powerful leaders, who up until this day remains the only member of Mexico's list of most wanted drug lords to elude arrest. That was not the case for Javier Torres Felix, who was arrested and released multiple times. In 2001, after another prison stint of Javier's, a hit on the brothers Javier and Manuel Torres Felix was attempted, supposedly by Ramon Arellano Felix, a leader in the Tijuana cartel. However, the gunmen were unsuccessful, so instead they took out their violence on the townspeople of the brothers' birthplace of Cosala, killing 12 people. During a traffic stop by police officer Angel Antonio Arias Torres, Ramon Arellano Felix was killed by a single gunshot to the head after firing at Arias Torres, who died immediately after shooting Arellano. Rumor had it that El Chapo himself had ordered Arias Torres to make the traffic stop in order to kill Arellano. Eventually, after the 2004 arrest of Javier Torres Felix and his later extradition to the U.S., the younger brother Manuel Fidel Torres Felix replaced Javier as El Mayo's right-hand man, working alongside Ovidio Guzman, the son of El Chapo. Soon, he was responsible for moving drugs from South America to the U.S. First nicknamed ML1, Torres was renowned for his cold-bloodedness and violent tendencies. The Mexican drug cartels are no strangers to murder, torture, and physical beatings in order to keep their various trafficking operations, which can branch out from drugs into other things like guns and even sometimes human beings. But Torres was especially sinister, sometimes to the point of pure sadistic cruelty.
Oh. What do you mean you're gonna dry your hair? So, if anything, I'll leave it on. And then we just come back. Just let me know when you're done. But I'll leave it on. I won't be laying down. Okay. Just text me. I love you too. was three of them. There was three of them. There was three of them. There was three of them. Destroy our base. Fuck. Who's gonna beat the middle one? Oh, my teammates. My teammates are gonna beat it. Yes, sir. I'm about to finish. I'm about to finish right now. Ain't no way, buddy. No way. He stole it. Good fucking shit. I protected it. We won. Easy peasy. Look at me, I'm the king too. I'm right in the middle. Alright. Hello. Are you still here? Or are you gone? Are you still here? Can't tell.
Still doing my hair. I just don't have the blow dryer on. So I must still be, again, most recently like watching, but not replying to that. But I'm still listening and watching.
Alright, yeah. Sounds good then. What? Maybe. Bye. Chula. Sexy. Está bien, pues. Huh? Baby. Ba 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 ba. Inglés, obvio. Obvio que sí, right, baby? Inglés.
Street Fighter 6.
gonna do fighting ground.
Arcade. Practice versus special match. Online special match. Practice versus one-on-one.
What stage will they choose?
Temple.
The scene is set. Who's gonna be in the starring role?
I only have those two characters. That kind of sucks.
Alright, open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
That kind of sucks.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Are they trying to bait out the jump? The jump in catches them.
Oh, he caught me.
Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. This shows you how vital the corner game is. Chase them down and score the throws. They trade hits, and now, with the Super Art connect, the Super Art finds its mark. They just went for it, going on the offensive. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Closes it with a classic corner throw.
Come on, man.
Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. A Super Art?
No.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? How's this round going to develop? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Risky up-close scraps still crowns them from above. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. The next touch may decide this round. Hits them with a drive impact. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? This is where things will get interesting as the damage with the Super Art connects. Starting something with the Super. Player 2, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. A quick breather. Each hit is so important here.
No.
Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Connects with medium kick.
There you go.
What'll happen here?
Come on.
In there.
I had to buy the game.
Player 2
That's how I get
picks
more
up the first
characters.
round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Their timing was on point there.
There you go.
That
I
perfect parry
got
may lead to something. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Jumps up. Going in. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round?
Jesus Christ.
Dashes up.
Grab him.
Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1 is Shinku Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Gotta be careful not to whip. That's absolutely relentless. Throws him. Both sides. Charges up the plasma. The super doesn't hit. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done.
You're dead.
Backs away. Not about that BFF rifle.
You're dead.
Can't tech the throw. Steps in for the throw. Throws him down. All right. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
You're dead.
Knight's lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Heading into KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use a super art? That's not gonna hit.
Stupid.
The super doesn't hit. Connects with me, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. A quick breather. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Barry! Ooh, what a smart
He
play!
grabbed me.
Going in, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. They're going for the
You're dead.
super art.
Oh my god, no, I
Totsugeki
missed.
to the face. Excellent read. No super art on deck. No life left. How will they reads the jump in perfectly. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win.
No way, Jesus. Nah, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Closes in. Quick medium poke. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 is in a very... Oh, yo! Rock super hit! What will they do next? Amazing! Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. No resources to work with. They got connects with the throw. What now? A real test of this can lead to some big damage. Throws! Totsugeki to the face! Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to set charges up the flatline zone.
Easy.
Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
No, thanks for playing. Let me play again. I have to buy the full version. I beat him 2 out of 3. This is crazy. This is where you fight people online. But I don't have the full game. I wish I had the full game. This is crazy.
Special match. Extreme battle.
I can only pick these 2.
Alright, I'm ready. Time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Rock till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight them all, boy. The time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends, yeah, you know that I'm a star, boy. My blood, sweat, and tears. I've been struggling for years. Let's get it. I'm saying I'm one of a kind, and they ain't built
Oh, that level is right here. I just picked up the level. So it's gonna be harder.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making a mess.
Round 1. Fight.
No way. That's how that works? Fucking shit. I grabbed him. I didn't know that's how that worked.
Not bad.
Round 2. Fight.
Well, thank you.
Yo, he's just knocking me down. I don't like this move. I don't like this move.
Wins. Versus 1-on-1.
Time to select a stage. The scene is set. Who's gonna be in the starring role?
Alright, let's get it. Super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Let us begin.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Taking stock. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. All right, what's coming up
I grabbed
next?
him first.
Moses with the throw, hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Fight.
Goes to the overdrive. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 pushes the
I
opponent into the corner.
grabbing.
Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger.
With
I can't keep track of these corner switches. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Taking stock. Player 2 brought back to close it.
Come on.
It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get through the super art connect. They get the super art confirmed. The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in.
Go.
Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities.
Let's go.
Medium kick. Wrapping it out up close.
Jesus, no.
Goes for the super art. Going on the offensive.
Let's go.
Player 2 will have to fight back. Sneaks in the throw. Player
thought I
2
won.
is one win away from winning this fight. Can
thought
they
I
hang
won.
on?
I thought I won.
That's a counter. Are we going to see some fireworks here? They trade. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Scrapping it, hits him with a stopping block. Cuts in with the driving block. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 2, solid anti-air.
Let's go.
Drive impact. Ooh, what a smart throw. Drops him hard. Close range projectile. Going in.
Get away from me.
Snug in the bread basket.
Oh!
Player 2 is what a finish. No hype man needed. This is the final
Too good.
round.
I'm too good. Come on.
Fight.
Backdash to start. They're not taking any. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Wrecks them. Oh, yo, Ross, super hit. Amazing. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player overhead. Here comes the corner pressure.
No way.
This is the time to
Get
believe
him.
in your ability. Doesn't take the throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Nah. It's horrible.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Stupid. This is Street
Smart
Fighter.
play with the throw.
Stupid.
Closes
Stop
the
grabbing.
gap for the grab.
Stop.
Throw hits. Now the fun begins.
Stop.
Player 2 chases them down. All right, what's coming up next? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and will this super art connect?
Oh,
Heading
that's
into the end game now. It's getting tense, and the throw ends the round. Player 2 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Wow, shut down. Whips the throw.
Kicking.
Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. All right, what's coming up next? Jumps in. Oh,
my
they're in the
God.
corner now. No
Grab.
running away.
Let's
Both
go.
fighters are draw critical. What's gonna happen? Going in. The corner throw ends it. Player 2 is winning with the greatest of ease.
Relax.
Round 3. Fight.
Relax.
Backdowns to start. They're not taking any chances. Jumps. They're going for the super art. Player 2 can build off this lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? This is gonna hurt. A quick breather. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Throws them.
Stupid.
Both fighters planning something? Breaks through with the throw. Player 2 brings it home.
Hold up.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
Oh, I thought he was. I knew he was gonna
Keeping
jump
them
to
away.
it.
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Throws them. What's next? The throw misses.
Wait.
Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers KO. Player 2 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round 2. Fight.
I knew it.
What'll happen this round? Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game teams. They can't keep track of these corner switches. Takes a trip. Player 1 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to
Grab
backdash
him.
out of danger. Vulcan
Why
blast.
is the game grabbing him, bro?
With the life gap. Ooh, lands
my
a rising uppercut.
God.
Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
He's not grabbing him.
Round 3. Fight.
Immediate jump. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Still scrapping for control of the space. The fourth super art? That's not gonna hit.
Stupid.
Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage.
Pressing
Both
it.
fighters planning something? Grabs and throws them away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Smart play with the throw.
Good.
Going in, scrapping it out up close. Right, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Goes airborne. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, banks it on the fireball. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
That was annoying. Jesus Christ. I should have done way better. If I was playing as Chun-Li, I would have won. I'm just saying that right now. Just saying that right now. If I had Chun-Li, I would have beat them. I know how to play Chun-Li. If I was playing as Chun-Li, it would have been over. And look, there's the game.
I've crossed paths with many during my journey for true strength. I've also met my share of enemies. Opponents I had to overcome.
You could create your own character and you could fight with them.
My journey knows no end.
So you can like make yourself and you could fight them.
I will continue to do what I have always done.
When you said you were seeking strength, despite having no real need to do so, honestly, I thought you were a complete idiot.
Masters, he was set up.
Okay.
I'm not nearly strong enough to chase after a monster like that.
It's probably worth looking into this nice shawl business.
That power seemed to be the Satsui no Hado. Was it simply a trick of the senses?
Bison, he attempted to set the world under his heel through violence.
A
That's M. Bison.
When you
This
go
is the
looking
first
for
time I see
strength,
him like that.
it's not like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending.
Street Fighter 6.
I want to get this game so bad. Hi, baby. It's fine. Look at this guy. Pile drives him. Zangief.
I call upon you, great wind.
I don't know who the hell this is.
Spirit of the wind. Let yourself become one with it.
Lily. Now we're just looking at the fighting of the characters. Just lands on your back.
Voice of the spirit, only I can hear it.
It's crazy. Wait, why?
But not.
Why are you leaving? I was talking. You can't hear me? Here, let me try to. I mean, it's like all the way up. There, I lowered the. I need to see what game I could get. Oh, this one's gonna be crazy too.
To Route 66. I aim to devastate.
Soldier 76 reporting.
Now entering King's Row. Prepare your defenses.
That was horrible.
Select your hero.
Thank you, baby. Jeez, that was horrible.
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
I do not wish to be feared, but to be left alone.
Stay close. I can't hinder if you stray.
As good as I am with a bow, I promise you, I was better with a sword.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Oh, he just shot me in my head. Well, goddamn.
Come on, Cole. Try a little harder.
Died. This sucks, man. Do I suck
Not
like
exactly what I expected.
Do I suck?
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
I died from that? I was so far. That's crazy. Why don't we have another
They
defender?
still haven't seen my ace.
I'll be right there. Switch over to it. That's crazy. That's so crazy. sorry. I brought it back by switching over to a bigger, better character. That's how we do it, that's how we bring it back. Just like that. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. That's how we fucking do it, come on. I need heals. Where the fuck are my heals? Let's go, come on. Yo, we're like pushing them back so much, it's not even funny. Whew, let's go. Whew. That's how we fucking do it, man. Come on, man. They're not gonna be able to. Come on. That was a pretty good win. I feel like you're tired. You're not even watching me. I feel like. Oof. This is just like Pokemon Unite. I hope you know that. Well, I think I'm done then. I feel like you're not watching. Bye.